Hey guys, you want to see a magic trick? I don't know if that's actually going to work in the edit or not, but you can actually read my shirts now. And when I put interfaces on my camera, you can read what company it is. Sweet. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Waffle Wednesday. Today's date is Wednesday, February 5th. Sorry, I could not get my calendar to load on the top of my thing, and I never know what day it is. I'm just living minute by minute, man. Oh, man. So, there's a lot of shit happening in the world. I don't really want to talk about any of it on here. If any of you are wondering what happened to last week's Waffle Wednesday, I did one. I just made it private because I was just venting and ranting about how bullshit it is to live in America right now. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about some fun and cool stuff going on in my life right now. Let me lower the camera a little bit. Nope. Don't want to show my messy clothes. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to hide how messy the room is. Whatever. Just imagine that there's not a pile of clean clothes back there waiting to go into the closet. They're also never going to go into the closet. That's just where they live. So, I've been getting a lot of studio sessions lately. February is so far, popping off for studio sessions. I have a couple lined up for the weekend. Had some old clients that I used to work with at Envion hit me up, and I'm going to be working with them towards the end of February. I got a cool session coming up on the 13th of February with a homie of mine back from middle school. One of my closest friends that I ever had. Really excited to work with him. So yeah, I'm really happy that the studio work has been becoming more consistent lately because I'm frankly sick and fucking tired of doing Uber right now. But, it pays the bills. And if any of my clients are watching this, thank you so much for reaching out to me and recording with me. It really does mean a lot. And I'm just grateful that I get to do this at all, honestly. And just, once again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. If any of you are interested, there is a new EP released on January 31st. The artist name is 28JMO. I'll put something on here so that you know the artist name. He released an EP called Ghost Rider. It's the first EP that I actually recorded, mixed, and mastered all from scratch. Honestly, it sounds pretty fucking cool. Now, there was one tiny issue with the EP, and I'm still blaming Spotify a little bit for this. But right towards the end of the songs, you hear the next beat start, and then it stops, and then it plays the next song. So to fix that, I just rebounced out the files. I sent them to JMO, and according to the research that I've done on the internet, all he has to do is just re-upload them. As long as they still have the same metadata, it'll have all the links generated with the EP or the Psalms. They'll all be the same. It'll have the same plays. So essentially, it shouldn't be a problem as long as he re-uploads them. And then I also have another EP from two other clients coming out later this month and later next month. So really excited. I've just been busy with studio work, busy with mixing, and it's great. I really do love it. And I just wish that I had more tools. I wish I had more plugins to kind of help facilitate this a little faster, and that'll come with time. But really the main goal for me this year is to just get out of debt. I don't want any more credit card debt. Not a whole lot I can really do about student loan debt and auto debt right now, but we'll deal with that as time progresses, I suppose. What else is there? Couple gripes that I have. We haven't griped a whole lot on the Waffle Wednesdays. Maybe I should gripe a little bit. So, two bands that I really, really love a lot just announced some tours. And one of them is way too goddamn expensive for me to ever imagine going to, which is Nine Inch Nails at the United Center. They even added an extra date, and I looked at all the ticket prices, and brother, I can't afford $700 for 2 tickets. Like, that's insane, and I don't want to be all the way in the very, very back row where I can't even, like, see anything for, I think it's still like $100. Like, I don't get it, dude. Why is everything so expensive? Well, okay, I know why everything is so expensive. I'm looking at you, Ticketmaster and Live Nation. Yeah, that's just like a little gripe I have. Nine Inch Nails is a band that I've always wanted to see live. Definitely been one of my favorite bands forever, my god. But I don't know if I can actually see them this time because that shit's expensive, dude. Then there's another band. This band, actually, one of the best bands I've ever seen live. They opened for, God, who was that? Northlane and, well, no. So Northlane was the headliner. Invent Animate was the main, and then Thornhill was the opener. Maybe. It was at the House of Blues. I don't know. I just work here, man. But they announced a tour with Silent Planet. Also love Silent Planet. Would love to see them live. And they have no shows in Chicago. None. The closest is either going to be St. Louis or Grand Rapids. And Grand Rapids is like 3.5 hours away, 4 hours away. St. Louis is about the same. So, pretty miffed about that. I would have loved to get VIP tickets for that because they're actually pretty cheap considering what all you get for the VIP package with them. But I'm not driving 3-4 hours to go see a band. Sorry, I drive enough already. You know what I mean? Also, maybe a less severe, hopefully less severe gripe is my left hand has been giving me a lot of problems lately. I noticed it a couple months ago when I started driving more for Uber that my left, like, is this a knuckle? I don't know. I have a nursing buddy who watches these videos. I'm sure he's gonna say something in the comments about how I took an anatomy class in college and can't remember the bones in the hand, but you know, that's why I have you, buddy. But yeah, this like thing here is constantly hurting, like 24/7. It doesn't stop hurting, just varying levels of hurt, I guess. And I thought it was just from me like overusing like my left hand when I'm driving, because I typically, you know, I'll have my right hand like resting on the steering wheel, and then the left hand is actually like doing all like the adjustments and stuff like that. Wow, I really just overanalyzed how I drive a car. Oh, autism brain go brr. Anyway, I figured it was just like repetitive motion injury. And then it started spreading throughout my entire hand. So like all the way up my fingers, and then especially down here where like my thumb joint is, really, really painful. I would say like throughout the entire day, it's like an achy feeling, an uncomfortable feeling. I wouldn't go so far to say that it hurts constantly, even though I literally just said that. But yeah, this like thing here is constantly hurting, but randomly throughout the day it'll just like shoot with a pain, maybe at like a 4 or 5 throughout my hand, and 4 or 5 on the pain scale, I guess. And it's kind of concerning. I'm going to schedule an appointment with my doctor soon. I actually haven't met my doctor yet. It's kind of weird that I was waiting for health insurance for so long, finally got it, and I haven't even seen my doctor yet. Haven't even seen my chiropractor yet. We'll figure it all out, I guess. Hopefully that gets figured out. Hopefully it's nothing serious. I assume that maybe it could be like carpal tunnel, just because I use my left hand the most when I'm mixing, like hitting key commands, and I use it when I'm driving. I use it when I'm playing bass. It could just be overuse. I really hope it's not carpal tunnel. I hope it's not arthritis. Oh my god, I'm too young for arthritis. Yeah, that sucks a little bit. It's like a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, my week's going all right. I'm trying to get through it. I think I'm succeeding. There's like an underlying level of anxiety and fear about the unknown and the uncertainty, but I'm trying to just let it pass and just do me. Trying to grow up this little community in the Discord server, coming up with some ideas for content in the future revolving around audio engineering and music production, and kind of gauging interest to see like what people are interested in watching. I have some kind of big ideas that require a lot of thought, effort, and methodical planning to execute them. And if you guys know me by now, I am really bad at planning shit. I kind of just do stuff off the top of my head, and 30% of the time it works. But yeah, that's pretty much it with me. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you all are taking care of yourselves. And I'll see you next week. Be nice to yourself.